I request Dr. Raj Gajbia sir to release the book. I also request Dr. Mohini Apte ma'am, Dr. Ketki Ramteke ma'am, Dr. Prasad Bansod sir, and Dr. Hemant Bhanakar sir, Dr. Girish Kodape sir, and Dr. Ashutosh Jadhav sir, and Dr. Prajakta Gade ma'am.
Dr. Raj Gajbia and all dignitaries of the dais and my dear friends, this last 1 hour we have witnessed those things and we went to that era which we never want to go again. It was very difficult time and I was allotted the most difficult and the task which was almost unwelcome by each one of those who were posted. Those days, no one was a real idea how to manage the patient of COVID. Neither the treatment was known, nor the management was known, nor how it is to be managed and who it should be managed. Nothing was known to us. But being a government hospital, it was the primary responsibility of the administration to provide health care to the COVID patient, and ours was the first and the only hospital in the beginning where all the COVID patients they used to be admitted. And I was instructed by our respected dean at that time, Dr. Mitra sir, to post the faculties and residents from each and every department. And Gayatri said she was from surgery department, what was her role? Even I was also not knowing what was her role. But everybody was to be posted and I had a complete list of all the faculties and residents. And at that time it was decided that only professors and heads of the department should not be posted in the COVID ward. Associate professors should be in charge from clinical departments. The 3 important departments they were given the task was medicine department, pulmonary medicine department and anesthesia department, who were known to handle the ventilators as far as ICU duties are concerned. So at that time, the first few batches, we used to have the meetings. The next batch, when the next batch is going to be posted, a day earlier, we used to hold the meeting and we used to call those who have already done the COVID duty in the last few days. So I remember distinctly the meeting in which Gayatri has completed her duty and she has shared her experiences. So the purpose of that meeting was that those who are going to work and who are going to be posted in the COVID wards, they should know what exactly is going on inside the ward, so that those who have queries, those can be replied by those who have already done that duty. So whatever Gayatri has narrated over last few minutes over here, so she has shared all those thoughts, and that was really an experience to all of us also. We were not knowing what was going on inside the hall and what was the situation and how our faculties and students and our residents they are facing it. So she said, you have to work with passion. We are doctors. We are supposed to provide the health care, and if you can do that work with trust, dedication and devotion, so there will be no problem. So that was the message she had given to all the others, and that was really inspiring and motivating for others. So I remember that, and I remember it was the most difficult task which was given to me, and like Gayatri, so many others might have scolded me, sir, आमची duty का लावली, why I? So खूप difficult time प्रत्येकासाठी होता. So now we are very fortunate that today we are sitting over here, we have passed that particular stage. So I wish Gayatri has come out with an excellent book and stories, and definitely this will be inspiring for those who will read it. Students like who are pursuing your post-graduation, and those who want to learn what are the different experiences during the corona time. We may come across some other type of pandemic or emergencies where we require our services. So this is an experience, and this will be a guideline to all of you. So I congratulate Gayatri for such an excellent work she has come out with. Thank you so much.
Request Dr. Sunita Gasbir ma'am to share her thoughts. Ma'am herself is a lover of nature, music and poetry, and ma'am has given foreword to this book.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It is indeed a very touching moment for me when Gayatri first, it was a very touching moment when she first came to me with this concept. And she always aspired to write a book on her experiences about Corona. So I always try to encourage her to write it, and today it is in the form of a book in front of you. The book is so vividly written, and it has a lot of touching stories from the Corona frontline. I would recommend that each of you should read this book and even share it with your friends. It is available on Amazon also. Yes. So I congratulate Dr. Gayatri for such a wonderful description of her experience in the Corona period, and I hope happy reading to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Mahwari sir to say a few words. And sir himself is a prolific writer, and he believes that life is a gift and is meant to be lived to the fullest. He was kind enough to review and share his thoughts on the book.
Well, you always have to listen to your colleagues and the senior colleagues. So thank you for allowing me to talk sitting in the chair. The dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. See, I was sitting in the Dean chamber on Friday, and the discussion was going on that the book was going to be released and Vimochan, etc. And yes, I was enjoying that conversation. And suddenly, I was involved. How? That means, अरे हाँ लिखो पुस्तक याला द्या आणि मग त्याच्या आधी हे जे कलरफुल पुस्तक आहे हे मी बघितलं होतं. बॅटरी डाऊन झाली का? आणि काहीतरी पुस्तक मला वाचायला मी कमेंट्स तर गायत्रीने मला हे पुस्तक आणून दिलं, करुणा डायरीज, कच्चा चिट्ठा, और अभी मैं देख रहा हूँ इसमें सिर्फ रंग चढ़ा है, बाकी वैसे का वैसा है. So I went through the books and it has 10 chapters. So how do I say 10 commandments? No, they are not commandments. 10 amendments? No, they are not amendments also. What should I say to these 10 stories, the 10 real life things written or penned down by Gayatri? तो सहजच सुचलं असं ते लिहून टाकलं. पळसाला पाने 3, सप्तप्रणीला 7. पळसाला पाने 3, सप्तप्रणीला 7, गायत्रीचे पाने 10. गायत्रीचे पाने 10. रुग्णसेवेतून साकारली ही पाने, अविस्मरणीय अशी ही कहाणी. पानफुटीचं झाड असतं, आय थिंक those who don't understand Marathi, Bryophyllum. If you plant a leaf, the tree grows up. So it happened with Gayatri also. सहज एक पान तिने लिहिलं आणि त्यातून 10 असे मोठे वृक्ष तयार झाले. आणि what I found out in this Karuna diary, that each and every chapter before, when you're going to read it, you have to read it and you'll find out that she has written the stories as they have come to her, but she has again taken pains to glorify it further or beautify it further. Like before the chapter started, in the first chapter she has written, there are hidden blessings in every struggle. And then the story starts. And the story says, in a line, about what is there in the chapter. So it is true with every chapter. Every chapter, one line is written, and that one line represents the whole chapter and the story which he has penned down. Gayatri, I really congratulate you on this. मला हे कन्सेप्ट खूप आवडलं की काय लिहिणार आहे त्याच्या आधी एक लाईन लिहायची आणि त्याच्यानंतर पूर्ण चित्र रंगवायचं. दिस इज द आर्ट ऑफ रायटिंग. अँड येस, यू आर अ ट्रू रायटर. वॉरियर, first a warrior, then writer. Congratulations. आता मी तुला विचारणार होतो ते तर यांनी विचारून टाकलं की केव्हा सुरू झाला, कसं सुरू झालं, कधी लिहिलं, कोणी सांगितलं, हे सगळं झालं. अँड शुक्रवारी या पोरीने मला हे पुस्तक दिलं. त्यातलं मी थोडं बहुत तुम्हाला जे सांगितलं, वेळेअभावी I may have not given justice because of the time, but if you think I have given it justice, clap for Gayatri, not for me. And furthermore, at the last I will say, Gayatri, don't stop here. You have a very good hidden talent which now is no more hidden. Now you're on the front line like a writer. So continue. I'm waiting for the second edition. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Dr. Raj Gajbir, sir, our chief guest, to share his thoughts and bless the occasion.
Well, thank you so much. मी आज तुमच्या समोर बसून बोलायचा निर्णय घेतलेला आहे. The reason being, I always wanted this book release function to be very peaceful. आणि म्हणून मी तुम्हाला रिक्वेस्ट केली की तुम्ही पण बसून बोला. तर गायत्री thank you so much for inviting me here for this function. And all of you have seen a beautiful video, a very emotional video. I congratulate you for that video. And you being a surgeon, तू हे दाखवून दिला आहेस की सर्जन के सीने में भी दिल होता है. So thank you very much for that. And Gayatri came to me for this book release. आणि मी म्हटलं तू कसं करणार आहे बुक रिलीज. तर म्हणे काही नाही सर, म्हणे असं आपलं हे करायचं आणि आपली रिव्ह्यू म्हणायची आणि ते बुक अनवील करायचं. Recently I had been to like Gayatri, Dr. Prachi Mahajan was my lecturer at IGMC. तर तिने एक बुक रिलीज फंक्शन साठी मला बोलवलं होतं. We both had been to that function. आणि त्या फंक्शन मध्ये गेल्यानंतर तिचा एक मित्र होता, त्याच्या पुस्तकाचं नाव होतं चिंध्या ऋणानुबंधाच्या. तर ते त्या चिटणीस सेंटरमध्ये फंक्शन होतं. अँड आय वॉज इम्प्रेस्ड बाय द वे इन विच द बुक वॉज रिलीज. सो I asked her की it's not like just unveiling the book आणि ती एक रिव्ह्यू नोंदायची आणि पुस्तक असं समोर पकडायचं, फोटोग्राफ घ्यायचा and that is the unveiling. The book release should be like this today. So I had asked her specifically to एक कुणाला तरी पकड आणि त्याला पुस्तक वाचायला दे. आणि she पाठवलं विनोद आणि तिने ते पुस्तक त्याला वाचायला दिलं. आणि मग असं थोडंसं इंटरॅक्टिव्ह सेशन्स शुड हॅव बीन देअर. अँड देन दी एक्सपर्ट कॉमेंट्स, म्हणजे लेफ्ट आणि राईट दोन्हीकडे एक कवयित्री आणि कवी बसलेले आहेत, त्यांनी पुस्तकं लिहिलेली आहेत. तर लाईक अँड शी वॉन्टेड टू डू समथिंग in that art and literature gallery, which we are going to release on 22nd and 23rd. So I wanted her to have a book launch like this. मग हे पुस्तकाचं विमोचन असो की मग आमचं बोलणं पण झालं की या इव्हेंटला म्हणायचं काय. तर मग नागलावार सरांनी सांगितलं की दिस इज कॉल्ड एज पुस्तकाचा प्रकाशन सोहळा. So I once again congratulate you for this, and I wanted that the book launch should be like this. This function should be like this. So thank you very much for having this function here. And everybody knows about the Corona times and whatever experiences she has written in her book. तिने जे काही सर्व याच्यामध्ये संकलित केलेलं आहे ते आपण सर्व वाचालच. आणि certainly it's going to be a great message for all of us. Thank you once again for inviting me here and sharing a few words with you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to welcome upon stage Dr. Mohini Apte ma'am, who is there. I request Dr. Gayatri ma'am to deliver vote of thanks.
as an MOC, but this is very, very special for me. I never thought I would be standing in front of you all saying what I feel from my heart. Thank you so much, each one of you here and on the dais, for giving me this opportunity. It was on, I have written, I generally don't write, but this time I have written. It was on March 11th, 2020, when the COVID was declared as a pandemic. And on 21st of March 2020, the lockdown was imposed in India. Even though we all were continuing our surgical work, but the number of elective surgeries had drastically gone down. And like everybody else, I enjoyed the lockdown to the most. I spent a lot of time with my family. I tried new recipes. Dalgona coffee, if you remember, was an internet sensation that time. I tried making that also. Also creating small balcony garden, and I think I have utilized that time completely. During those times when we were enjoying, our friends from the Department of Medicine, our physician friends, were fighting the battle of COVID, probably alone. But the enemy was fierce and very strong, stronger than mankind. And there was no sign of victory in the near future. And it was in July 2020 when the number of cases were on the rise, and I was posted as a team leader in the COVID ICU, unfortunately. But thankfully, in the hindsight, it was a game changer for me. I'm a human, isn't it? We all are humans. So my first reaction, as I already expressed, it was a diffuse emotion of fear, anxiety, anger. And a thought popped into my head, why me? I'm a surgeon. I know nothing about ventilators, I know nothing about cytokine storms. And I remember very well, it took me at least 2 weeks to learn how to pronounce tocilizumab. Finally, with no choice left, I stepped into the battlefield, and when I entered the COVID ICU for the first day, I wasn't sure, would I make home alive? That was a big question. But what I saw, what I felt, and what I experienced in the intensive care was unimaginable. Probably the worst crisis in human history, and at least which our generation has faced. Not only did I survive the COVID posting because of our team leaders, everybody here, but I came out as a completely different person. My outlook on life has completely changed. We take so many things for granted in life. We take our parents for granted, we take our homes for granted, we take our families for granted, and we take our patients also for granted, everything for granted. But this pandemic and working in the COVID ICU has made me realize how blessed I am. I am here in front of you only because of all these people. The emotional turmoil, the agonizing decisions that we had to make at times in the ICU, finding the calm in the chaos, everything was a roller coaster ride. And it was once in a lifetime experience. I don't hope to experience it again, but it was mandatory. It was an eye-opener. Maure sir told, just now mentioned that I am a writer, but I want to confess in front of you all today, I am not a writer. Whatever is there on the paper is just what I felt from my heart. It is said that you can release your stress by writing it down on paper. That's what I have done. I have released my stress by writing down these stories. And these stories are in front of you in the form of a book. Most of these stories were written during my quarantine, that is in 2020, and during my off-duty hours. So, and they were lying in my laptop since 2020, that is 3 years now. And the only readers were myself and my close family members. Even Bhupesh sir, who is there with me all the time, doesn't know about all this. It was only and only because of Dr. Sunita Gajbia ma'am that these stories are available in print form as well as e-book on Amazon. I am extremely indebted to you, ma'am. Till like half an hour before this event, I was asking Bhupesh sir also, why do we have to do all this? Why do we need to tell our story of COVID-19 and share our experiences? Believe me, I have realized, not because to seek appreciation, but I realized that this is a source of motivation and inspiration to a younger audience who are here, a younger generation. And probably that's the answer to my question. Things need to be documented. Some illnesses are just anecdotes. Some grow into parables. But some, like COVID-19 pandemic, become epic. And these epics need to be documented. And the stories in this book are just a documentation of the hard work, the courage that each and every, not only doctor, but everybody who worked in the COVID pandemic. If you read the story, if you read the book, you will find that this sounds like fiction. But believe me, these are all true stories. This book is dedicated to all the doctors, the nurses, the paramedical staff, the attendants, each one of us here who have worked hard during the pandemic in silence. Nobody expected anything in return. A few of them are here with us. I'm very glad that they are made for this event. I'm just their representation. I am nothing. I regret not documenting or including my experiences from the second wave, which was even worse, which was even fierce. But you know what I was thinking this morning? Why I couldn't write anything during the second wave? It was so fierce that my emotions were blunted. The only aim as a team leader during the second wave was to make sure, it was impossible to avoid deaths. It was impossible. It was not under human control. So as a team leader, when I was posted in the second wave, my only aim probably that time was to give, as a team leader, to give a respectable death to that patient. A death on the ICU bed at least. That's the minimum that I can do for him. And not on the stretcher in the corridor. I remember each one of us, Hemant sir, everybody, making beds for patients during the second wave was the only task that we had. I would like to quote from one of my books, my favorite books, The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. When you dream something, the entire universe conspires in helping you achieve it. Believe me, I did not have this dream. I did not ever thought of standing in front of you all, but I cannot thank enough each one who conspired for this. And the first and the foremost person behind this is our respected Dean, Dr. Raj Gajbia sir. He's my guide, he's my mentor, he's my boss. He's never satisfied with what we do. He keeps pushing us, and he keeps pushing us to think and work beyond our imagination, beyond the horizon. It is solely because of him that this book is being released on this momentous occasion of Platinum Jubilee in my alma mater, Government Medical College, Nagpur. Dr. Sunita Gajbee madam, I'm indebted to her. She is the one who insisted and persisted that this book should be printed. I remember the first day I went to her, on the mobile, I just showed her that soft copy. She said, "Ma patho." And that evening she read that book. She sent me a message, "Gayatri, this needs to be printed." Book printing, book publishing काय असतं काहीच माहीतच नव्हतं. मग मी गेले, चौकशी केली, पण मॅडम हे बजेटच्या बाहेर आहे, हे नाही होऊ शकत. But she was the one who insisted that this book should be printed, and the only reason is that it should be available for the younger generations. Each chapter has a message, and that message needs to be read by each and every young doctor. Dr. Vindod Khandait sir, he was an integral part of the entire journey and this event too. I have troubled him a lot. Thank you, sir. Dr. Mohini Apte madam, Kirti Ramteke, Prasad Bansod, we were all sailing in the same boat in that ferocious storm. And all the Daredevil residents, a big round of applause for the residents. Because of them, real daredevils. I was not that daredevil in my residence. They have worked ferociously like lions against the COVID virus. And it is because of them that our turbulent boat probably reached the shore, I think. Yeah. I'm extremely thankful to Mahavre sir, and apologies for asking you to do this at the last moment. But as I said, the decision of printing this book happened only on 12th and today is 18th. So, that's the earliest that I could actually ask you.
I got 2 copies.
मला विचारलं, मला पुस्तक दे. म्हणजे पुस्तक तर नाही आहे सर, छापल्याचं नाही, अजून छापून मिळालं नाही आहे. तुम्हाला प्रिंटआउट आणून देते. ते प्रिंटआउट फक्त सरांना दिला आणि आय एम एक्स्ट्रीमली थँकफुल सर. नेक्स्ट टाइम if ever, I will ask you in advance. Second edition. Okay. Dr. Avinash Gawande sir, he was the medical superintendent during the COVID pandemic, and we have troubled him a lot for administrative decisions. Sir, while sending you the invitations, I went through all the WhatsApps that I had sent you. Patients बद्दल, VIP patients बद्दल, याचे फोन, त्याचे फोन, हे सगळं वाचून काढलं आहे सकाळी.
माझ्या तर मी काढलं इन्व्हिटेशन तुमच्या समोर TL. मी विचार केला TL COVID-19 काय ते 3 मीटर COVID-19.
नवीन पदवी मिळाली आज. डॉक्टर उदय नारळावा सर, although the first reaction was of anger, but I'm absolutely indebted to you for giving me that opportunity and transforming me as a person. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Archana Deshpande madam for making it. These are my support system. They keep pushing me from behind. I thank you so much for making me believe in myself and for bearing with me all the time. Thank you so much, sir. And this event is not possible without them. They are my extended family. Thank you so much. Thank you all the residents and faculties from the Department of Surgery who are here. Chandak sir, Jambulkar sir, Chambole sir. प्रत्येक जण जे इथे आलेत माझ्यासाठी थँक्यू सो मच. शास्त्री मॅडम आज एजंट्स आले. थँक्यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग and blessing me. I thank all of you. I thank Mansi, Vipra, all my residents who have worked hard for this event. Thank you, Dr. Vyavhare sir, Shingade sir, Ahir madam, Gaur sir, and Hedkar sir for coming and blessing me for this occasion. Thank you, my husband. He's not here, but thank you, my family, Nilay and Sanika. They have worked for the design. Sanika is my niece. She's just in 12th standard and she has designed that cover page. That's the cover of the book. They were all with me during the pandemic and throughout the journey of this book. And last but not the least, I would thank the Almighty for giving me the best gift, that is life itself. I would like to end here, sorry for taking your time, but I would like to end by just saying that if you are beautiful, it's God's gift to you. But if you live your life beautiful, it is your gift to God. So I just try and live as beautiful as